Hello, everybody. I'm Greg Tusing.
And I'm Esther Beatty.
We're here with Choice Home Mortgage talking about an article we recently posted called Top Mortgage Programs and What You Must Know About Them. Pretty big deal. We got lots of programs. We've got conventional, of course, FHA, VA. Stealing my thunder, huh? Reverse. Hey, boy. So, Mrs. Steele the Show, you want to talk about these programs?
Let him continue to carry on. It's his morning. So let's just, in a
Nutshell.
let's start with
Oh, boy.
what we're talking about today, which is your loan programs. Basics of your loan programs. You have what Gregory was just talking about. We've got conventional FHA loans, VA loans, and reverse mortgage.
Jumbos fit into those as well.
Yes. All which, depending on what your goal is, will be determined with not necessarily what you need to know, but what your loan officer actually needs to know, what you're trying to achieve with doing the refinance or the purchase. So all these different programs can be beneficial to you depending upon if you fit into those categories. Basically, let's start with the top, conventional.
Loans.
Conventional is your number one loan that you would want to qualify for. They're the lowest rates, and what else would you say about them?
They're not government backed.
They're not
like an
government.
FHA loan.
Nope. They're the most difficult with the most strict guidelines in order to get those.
They look good.
You have to have good credit score. You have to have, you have to show income to qualify for them. But that just because you don't qualify for a conventional loan doesn't mean you're not going to get a loan. That's why you have all these other loans too. So let's say, for instance, you only have a small amount to put towards a down payment on a purchase, maybe in a lower credit score. That conversation would then probably give you another option to do what's called FHA loan. Federal Housing Administration, they guarantee those, right?
Sure.
They insure them.
There's a lot more fun products out there, even more so with the no income.
Those are good for investors or people that are not even showing any income at all. They write everything off in their tax returns, like this guy. There's a lot of those out there. Maybe I'll turn into one of those too.
Yeah, maybe get some tax write-offs.
I think you're a tax write-off. I could write you off of my taxes. All right, so back to the basics in a nutshell. All right, so FHA they're going to have less strict requirements, and if you can qualify for a loan through FHA, obviously we'd go that route. If it still doesn't work, then we would consider doing what's called the non-qualified mortgages. They have a little bit of a higher interest rate. However, it gets the job done. Ultimately, you want to be funded, right? So, if you have somebody like us with Choice Home Mortgage, we look at the whole picture. Of course, the best plan of action would get you, on a conventional loan. But if you don't qualify for a conventional loan, we've got other programs available to help you get the loan. So,
What about if you're 62 and little low on cabbage, cash,
Yep.
moolah,
Well,
fixed incomes?
if we were talking about that, let's say you are 62 and you just retired and maybe you don't have.
Oh no, I'm like 32.
Okay,
I
32-year-old.
can't get that loan.
No, you definitely can. Not at 32.
Yeah. Maybe someday.
Maybe someday.
Yeah, but it's a good program.
Yeah.
Put that baby in reverse. Ride out your golden years. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Coasting, baby. Yeah.
Coasting in the golden years.
Yeah.
Go live a jet set life.
Reverse, baby. Back
But
it up.
what's great about the reverse mortgages, today they've got a lot of protection. So if you get the FHA insured one, they don't foreclose on your house. And
Protection?
protection.
What kind of protection?
You know all about reverses.
Protections?
Yeah.
Yeah.
FHA insures.
Oh. What she means to say is, I need some mustache protection. But
He needs some tape. That's what he needs.
but what she's saying with the protection, the government backs these mortgages, and they don't foreclose on them.
That's exactly what I was saying.
It's a pretty big deal.
Got cut off on
She
the
had a blonde
conversation.
moment. Yeah, definitely a blonde moment.
This guy, this morning. I think he needs to get away from the coffee is what's going on. All right. Okay, so reverse. 62 and older helps you, obviously, you don't have to have a mortgage payment anymore. And if you're on Social Security income and you're on a fixed income, this really alleviates that situation. And they also have these programs available with lines of credit that if you, at any point you needed access to cash, you could dip into your equity in the house.
With those reverse mortgages, correct.
Yeah.
Yep.
So those are, again, it depends on what your goal is. It really boils down to what is it that you're looking to do with the house? What can we do to help you meet your financial goals and what you're doing in the future? So all those things are important in your conversation with a loan officer on determining what benefits you with these different programs
Right.
and what makes the most sense.
Wrap it up.
Yep. So, yeah, and then they also talked about jumbo loans. So he loves jumbo loans, and these are not fit into standard guidelines because they're non-conforming. So each lender has their different requirements. Typically, you do need a 700 credit score,
Some reserves,
and you do need reserves.
a little cash in the bank.
Yep. So, anyway, we're here at Choice Home Mortgage to help you. And so, in a deeper conversation, we can understand what it is to find the program that best fits your needs and what you're trying to achieve. So, give us a call, share, comment, and like, and subscribe to our videos and what we're going to be putting out every week with purchasing and refinancing, making you more educated. So.
In a nutshell, out.
Stay classy and make the right choice. Choicers. Have a great week.